That's going.
That's going. I haven't even started this yet, though.
That's okay.
Hello.
Give me one of these whenever you do.
Hello.
Will you give me a 2-clap system?
Hello.
Give me 1, 2 clap. 1, 2, 1, 2.
That's really loud in my ear. Okay. All right, well, we're ready.
Those are the tightest claps. I can't hear anything.
Good morning.
That's all right.
I guess.
Screw me, right?
Is that better?
Why do I need to hear?
Do you hear it?
I'm just a co-host.
Can you hear it?
Maybe if I was the only host, then it would be more important.
Can you hear it?
No, I'll let you know when I can hear it. I can't hear nothing, man.
How about now?
You know what?
I think you're lying, and I think you can hear it. Yeah.
Stop touching it now. Now. Great job.
Great.
Thank you. What did you do? You just do Twisty McGillicuddy?
I got that magic touch.
I got the magic touch. Maybe if I could touch once, I could touch twice.
That's not how it goes, but
Hold on.
close enough.
Hold on.
Okay. You guys, thank you so much. Welcome to our podcast.
You remember that man? Half a dollar? You remember that rapper? $50?
$50, yes.
What is he doing? He's slinging vitamin boys.
Good for him.
Vitamin drinks. Magic touch.
I can touch one.
Once.
I got the best chick.
What does magic stick mean when you have the magic stick?
Do I really need to explain that to you?
Why would you want to sing about your dick like that?
I don't know.
That dude had a 5-minute song on MTV where he sung about his dick.
His Prius, yeah.
His Prius.
Yep.
Come touch my Prius.
Come touch it.
I'll tell you right now, I smell. I'll be that honest. And I know this is just a podcast and you're not privy to that kind of information. But this is for Patreons only. I smell. Yep. Thank you for your support. I need to get into the shower right after this. Magic shower. Maybe you turn
I have to
hot.
clean this
Maybe
house.
you turn cold. It's a magic shower. I got dirty fingernail boys.
Ew.
Why would I even have dirty fingernails? I don't do anything in the dirt.
It doesn't matter. Sometimes scratching.
Dude,
your
one
face.
of the last days, my mom, first of all, my face isn't caked in dirt. I got a great Sicilian face, and it's clean as day. I haven't had a zit, humble brag.
Yes, you did. You had one last week.
7th grade.
No,
I haven't had a white. Stop it with the microphone hits, and I'm sick of it.
You hit yourself.
I haven't listened to me. I haven't. And you listen.
I need you to listen.
I haven't had a white head.
Liar.
Zit.
You're such a liar.
Since the age of 14.
No way. You had
Yes.
one. You're 33. You had one the other day.
Since I played intermediate soccer.
He says to me, "Do you have good face wash?
Face wash?
Face wash?" I say, "Yeah."
You carnival barker? You guys face wash?
Why don't you tell us
This
about
doesn't even
Patreon?
have buttresses. Damn it. I was
What?
going to patreon.com, virtual tipping rewards website. Basically, there's no juice in this particular information box. And that's too bad. It fucks up our symmetry on the video podcast.
Well, you fucked it.
Available to all Patreons of all levels. Video podcast is a brand new addition to our Patreon. Patreon.com/Mike Falzone of all levels. Basically, if you think this show is worth a damn, you go on the internet and you say, I want to give a couple bucks to this because it sounds like something that I should be paying for, but don't necessarily have to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much all it is. And then if you pay $10, we say your name on the podcast, like a D's.
Matthew J. Palka. Alexander Guava. Cody Ostalas.
Coste Ostalas. That's
Andy Cole's number
the foreign tour guides. Cody Ostalas.
Andy Coles.
Welcome our newest tour guide, Cody Ostalas. Who is the next
Andy
person?
Coles.
Andy Cole.
Ankles.
Number
Number 2.
Come on.
Walter Salone. Mac Simard.
Return of the Max.
It's Frauke. William Coquille. Aletta Neal. Katie Lee G. Wandering G-Bear, Monique Quistorf, Danielle De Verona,
Quistorf. Like Twistorf.
Garrett Odin, Sephora Fox, Lou or Lawrence Kohik.
No, you got to pick one. That's an extra $10 to call you. You got to go back and you got to pick one, and it can't be ankles. The end.
Valerie York, Helen Ford, Brad Cover, Nestor DeLeon, Katie A, and Superflaus.
And let us not forget Caldy Else. Thank you guys so much for your support.
$50 sponsor.
Oh, shit. That's the golden sponsor package.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
Golden sponsor. He's a golden sponsor. Golden sponsor. Golden sponsor you. Golden sponsor me.
So he doesn't have anything that he wants to promote, but he does have.
You let me do all that. Okay.
But he does want to promote a hilarious podcast that he listens to called the Plumbing Death Star.
Okay, you're allowed to listen to that podcast if you promise to not completely stop listening to our podcast.
Plumbing the Death Star is what it's called, and it's produced by wow.
It's a magic chick.
Let's start that again. Plumbing the Death Star.
Okay.
Produced by Sans Pants Radio, who are a Melbourne-based podcast network.
Melbourne-based, Plumbing the Death Star. I'll listen to it every Tuesday.
Sans Pants Radio.
It's the best damn podcast they ever... No, that was Mad Norwegian. It's the best damn podcast I've ever seen. Heard?
The general gist of the pod, that one's for Mike.
I don't like calling it a pod. And then there you go. I'm doing what you do.
Is that three Aussie dudes answer a hypothetical question, such as which fictional teens would make the best boy band? Or
interesting. Who's the best three-part harmony?
Or what if Professor X ran Hogwarts?
If Professor X ran Hogwarts.
It's got weird tangents, strange humor, and lots of Aussie slang.
Did you hear those clips that we piped in directly from the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Good concept.
So if you guys want to give it...
If you want to start a podcast, not dates, and have people think it's worth a damn, you got to have a gist.
Yeah. And it's also... it's available on Sans Pants. Sandpantsradio.com.
Sans Pants or Sand Pants?
SANPANTS radio.com.
Sand Pants would be terrible.
Pants. Yeah.
If we're being honest.
And that's Nick Grayson, guys.
Imagine having sand pants.
Imagine.
I don't like it.
Who wants sandy pants?
Dude, that's the
worst. I have
worst.
to say, a sandy bathing suit bottom sucks.
Yeah, man.
It sucks.
Not only that, I'll go a step further. When you get into the parking lot of the beach and you have to put your shoes and socks back on, and there's always sand between your toes.
Well, you're supposed to clean it off.
Yeah, I know what you're supposed to do. But you're not supposed to get sand in your bathing suit.
But there's also normally like an area.
Oh, shit. That was a
you
drop in.
You can hear it. If you heard it.
That was a drop in Tharp from Alex.
Yeah.
From roommate Alex. He said that was specifically for Patreon sponsors, so that's an exclusive. That's a thwamp from Alex.
He was just like walking away, just so nonchalantly, like nothing. Yep.
You know what helps you walk faster?
Farting.
You know it puts a little boop in your step.
Farting.
Yeah. If I did that, I could have passed the mile for the Connecticut mastery test if I farted more when I was doing it. I was sucking wind. I should have been blowing wind.
Oh my God. I was terrible. I think it was like a 20-minute mile.
You seem like the kind of girl who would walk and smoke cigarettes and talk shit with her friends during the mile for the Connecticut mastery test.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, that's you, man.
I mean, maybe not the cigarettes, but yeah.
And then you would sit down halfway through and you'd braid somebody's hair and then you'd paint your lipstick black and then you keep going.
I didn't do the black lipstick. I did do the brown lip liner.
You know what the best part of our relationship is? And I mean this. First of all, do I have an eye booger? Every time I wipe my eyes, I have eye boogers.
No.
Okay, thank you so much. You are totally the kind of girl I would have had a serious crush on in 7th and 8th grade. And you would have been like, no, I'm smoking cigarettes. Get the fuck away from me.
I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. I gotta
I'm
go
busy
beat
not
somebody
liking
up.
you. Next.
No, you wouldn't say shit like that.
You got cut.
My friend Nicole wants me to tell you that here's a Band-Aid because you got cut. That's how people got broken up with in 2001.
I just want you to know that Zoya's moved on and you got cut.
No, like that was 1999 for me. Hey, just so you know, you bleached your hair and now Nicole doesn't like you anymore. You're cut.
Nobody frosts their tips anymore.
Yeah. Rebecca is pissed off at you because you won't burn the new Third Eye Blind album for her, so you're cut. Sorry. Don't come over tonight. You're cut.
Your mixtape sucked, so you're cut.
You didn't print out custom sticker for your mix CD.
You didn't even write on the CD. You're cut.
You didn't
Here's
write
a Sharpie.
You didn't
Use
write
it
a
next
heart on
time.
the mix CD that I made, and there was no 311 on the mix CD that you gave me. You're cut.
You're cut.
Nicole wants to know you're cut. It's Nicole wants to know because there was always no one broke up with anyone directly in 7th and 8th grade. You would send a team to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't do
Red
it by
team, go.
yourself. Yeah. And then you would call the guy like afterwards. I'm really, really sorry.
Hey, yeah. I'm
then
sorry.
you would
You're
have-
still broke. You're still broken up with.
I know that Janice broke up with you for me today, but I just want you to know that this is why. And we just can't be together.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you'd be crying on the other line. And I'd be like, I'm just really, really sorry. I won't tell anybody that you were crying. Mean girl status.
And then what else do you say? You say, and don't be mad at Janice. Don't hate Janice. Hate the game.
Janice was just doing me a favor because
Yeah.
she thought that maybe it would help out a lot for both of us.
You should still go to Janice's pool party because everyone knows it's in July and you don't want to pass up on that because she has an in-ground pool.
I'll definitely be there with my new boyfriend,
Oh, shit.
Jax.
Jax, you're dating a Mortal Kombat character now. You moved on from an 8th grader to a Mortal Kombat
Hi,
character.
Dukin.
That's how wrong game. That's how badass you are.
Yeah.
But I totally would have had a crush on you. I had a
Thanks.
crush on basically the blonde version of you in middle school.
Who was that?
Her name was Lorian.
Lorian.
Lorian. If I met someone, to be fair, if I
wanna
met
meet
someone
Lorian.
named Lorian today, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing with that name?
Lorian.
Your name is Lauren or your name is Doreen, but your name is not Lorian.
2 EENs?
Lorian Michaels ran Saturday Night
Wow.
Live for years.
I feel like she's like as Nordic as they come.
She probably is.
Yeah.
She was too short to be a Nordic person, but she was like a smaller skater chick.
Oh, cool.
And she was like badass and she smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
And
We would have been friends.
she beat less people up, though, was the only thing.
All right.
'Cause you're a monster.
Okay, that's enough.
I know
That's
you don't
enough
like
of
me
that.
telling
All right.
people
Why
this,
don't you tell us about
but
the Bob
you're a
Ross
monster.
quote?
Here's some things Bob Ross taught me this week.
Give it a minute. Music.
This is why I wanted the computer to work, by the way.
I have another computer right here that works.
Yeah, but here, I'm going to, so we don't have to make the top of this table look like a highlights magazine and twist up all the wires and figure out what belongs to what. No, I'm going to say you do it, and then you look it up. But when I cue you.
I just want you to know.
What? That you're here?
Let's go.
Look at me. I'm contributing nothing to the podcast, and you're picking up the slack
Wow,
for both of us.
surprise.
You're being very mean. I'm trying to compliment you. I feel like you're just listening to the side that you want to listen to.
You're right.
And I'm furious.
I'm really good at that.
I got the magic stick, he said. This is the wrong note. Bob Ross. Okay, we were watching Bob Ross last night, and I would like to say there's 2 sections on Netflix where the Bob Ross show is. there's his own, and then there's like a playlist or something that says Chill with Bob Ross, right? And it's like 3 episodes, and it's the most, I think they're the most, probably voted the most chill episodes, probably by BuzzFeed or something.
Okay.
The first one is the one where he starts with the bird on his finger. He has a bird on his finger for 20 minutes. So on the first episode of that, Bob Ross says, you can paint even if you're colorblind. And then he says, it's no big deal. You can paint just like that.
Just like it.
Just like this.
Just like it.
This dude, as if he's not already the most positive, most uplifting. Imagine being colorblind and being like, I wish I could enjoy this show to the fullest extent, but I can't. All right, there's something standing in between me and don't make fun of me, here's my feelings, and the most perfect version of this show. And then Bob Ross, out of his own hairy mouth, says, you can paint even if you're colorblind.
Even if you're colorblind, just like it.
It's no big deal, just like this.
I want to watch an episode with my cousin Anton, who is colorblind.
And
then just watch it with him and see what he says.
And then keep wanting to colors.
What color is that, Anton? Hey, Anton, what's that color?
Hey, which one's it? Which one is the phthalo blue? Point out the phthalo blue.
You know what's crazy is that Teresia was the one, my sister was the one who caught that he was colorblind at like 4 years old.
No, yeah.
She asked him for a red crayon, and he was like, and he gave her the wrong color. I think it was like a green one or whatever. I don't know what the.
And this was things Bob Ross taught me this week.
Okay.
Fun time.
I had a really fun time with you yesterday.
Yesterday was fun, man. We went to an apple orchard
Mm-hmm.
without Alex, and he's pretty sore about it.
Is he? Is he sad about it?
He was a sad boy about it yesterday. And he said, you guys ditched me for the apple orchard.
Well, he had to work.
Huh?
Oh.
I don't think the apple orchard should have to suffer just because Alex has to work.
I get that. But we also missed Dan and Gail Bapple.
Yeah, we didn't get to see him this
We
year.
didn't get to see him. We should go back, though.
We'll go back on
In
Monday.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sundays are definitely out for that shit, man.
Don't go anywhere like an apple orchard on a Sunday.
No.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go pumpkin picking.
Pumpkin
picking.
I think we have, I have a unique schedule. So, Mondays are my day to,
I'm Princess Zoja. I have a unique I have a schedule unlike anyone else's.
Hey, guys. Mike is going to not be, he's not going to be on any podcast.
Tell them about your royal schedule.
Anytime soon, if today keeps on going
Tell
the way it is.
Magical unicorn schedule.
Whatever. I have Mondays off, and it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice day to be able to do stuff. And
That's great. That's different from the norm. That's unique.
Yes.
It is. I see how it all ties into the end is that it actually is unique, and I'm the asshole. I understand that, and I
like that the people that get to watch this live get to see me do all the little shit, because I forget that this thing is even on.
For years, she's been flipping me off in a very small way. For years, and you've never gotten to be a part of it
quick.
like you can now.
It's like the quick.
It's a little quick thing.
Beep, beep, beep.
It's worth becoming a golden sponsor. Any sponsor gets it. You can become any sponsor. I just really wanted to say golden sponsor. What were we talking about? We're talking about the pumpkin patch.
Right. And how not to go on a Sunday.
Don't go anywhere like that on a Sunday.
No.
Don't even go to a florist on a Sunday. And that's like an inside version.
Yeah.
Because it's just, especially here, it's only like an hour and a half away from where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is that?
Do you feel, is that an earthquake?
No, that's a rollier.
Oh.
We got a golden rollier outside. Everyone from, how many more people? What do we have to hold on, stay here.
Is that our doorbell?
Yes, it is. Stay here.
Word? I don't know what is happening. Dude, the doorbell never rings, and today it's rang like 4 times. And we're going, and we're going. What else? What else are we getting? We got something for Steve here today. And then somebody else is bringing something. I don't know what's happening. Somebody's talking to Mike. I'm not sure what is happening right now. What happened? Electrician. They need to do something different in here. Let's keep going. Just let them in. Just let them in.
Okay.
We bought some lamps the other day.
Good content.
We bought some lamps the other day, and they were antique lamps. We got one that's called a student lamp, and we bought another lamp. I don't know what it's called. I didn't get that. I didn't get that far, I should say. And we blew a circuit, and it was kind of crazy. It was a little bit crazy. So we had to have a guy come in on Saturday and fix it for us. And I'm so sorry if I keep babbling and like talking on and 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 on. But
you could have taken a break.
I didn't know like how to like keep it going. You know?
could have had Coda on.
Coda. Oh, she's just a good girl. Look at her. She's just hanging out.
She doesn't know.
But
what
yeah,
the
so
hell's
I
going on
blew a
this morning.
circuit, and then it started like to buzz like.
You blew a circuit because you bought us grandma lights.
Whatever. They're fucking beautiful.
They're gonna look great, but they're not from the 1800s.
Yeah.
So they were in a castle previously. we raided a castle.
So we had to have an electrician come out on Sunday. He kind of got us through the weekend, and now Jose is here hooking us up.
Good shit.
For the rest of the day.
And we'll have electricity, and
right.
we'll live like the Romans do.
Can we give a shout out to Jose from Team Electric?
Shout out to Jose one time.
What?
We went to the apple orchard.
Right.
And there was nothing but angry families.
Angry.
And I saw a guy spank his kid.
That's right.
And
I missed it.
It wasn't like off to the side. You know? It was like in the middle of a tiny walkway where there's people. It's like 3 deep on both sides.
Yeah.
And I heard
Yeah.
Somebody got it.
Yeah,
Somebody got it in the baggy pant leg.
Somebody
is
needed
what it. Sounded
it.
like.
You know, sometimes, I mean, I'm not all about, the abuse, especially not in public, like I think like there's always like
there's a difference. There's abuse and there's you got spanked.
Yeah.
And we both got spanked at the very least.
Yes, at the least.
But to differing degrees.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I would have, honestly, I wouldn't have said anything, especially if your kid's being an asshole at like out in public and whatever, and you need like a
dick. What if the kid said something racist or something? You give him a little smack.
Yeah.
Bam. Take that.
Right in the
Jeffrey.
right in the teeth, Jeffrey.
Probably
Imagine.
Jeffrey.
Probably
But there were a
Francois.
lot of kids wiling out.
Yeah.
They were wiling out yesterday.
They were insane.
Yeah.
I think too it's like Sunday they didn't know what to do with them Saturday, so Sunday they all went out to the apple orchards. I mean, Oak Glen, that whole area was fucking packed.
Yeah, man. And they were all like panicky LA people in the most serene. It looked like you're walking around a Bob Ross.
It's so beautiful.
painting.
That's why like going on an off day, like not on a weekend, is the best choice. Because it's just chill, it's quiet, and like you get to really enjoy like the scenery and the mountains and the air and the fresh air and and the way the clouds moved, and like it was still like foggy and
Dude, sometime the clouds, you're up so high that the clouds come like at you.
Yeah.
Like like the lowest hanging clouds.
Yeah.
You're just in it, in
it's
one.
so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. And it's just very different than it is here. And then we came back here and we saw a pumpkin patch, and I'm using hard quote fingers on that. And what they do is they take a parking lot and they cover it with hay. What's going on?
Just the way the dog is staring at him right now, and like the way she's laying.
She's interested. She's interested in electricity because she doesn't know.
She's the cutest.
She's like, I've never seen that part of the wall open
Yeah.
before.
So keep going.
But she got a side business where she goes and rewires old lamps.
Old lamps. Pumpkin patch. Sorry.
Yeah, so they take a parking lot and they just cover it in hay.
Yeah.
And they put pumpkins on it. And they're like, go pumpkin picking. So the kids could have the experience of pumpkin picking. And I felt bad because it's so different than how it really is.
Right.
And you don't have to go that far to...
Growing up in the Northeast, though, we had like proper pumpkin patches, you know?
Word.
So we've been spoiled as far as... I mean, my grandmother grows pumpkins in the backyard.
Humble brag.
She's the cutest.
Yeah. But then that goddamn beaver. Badger.
Dude, she Beaver, she like... she smacked that thing a couple of times with a shovel.
Really?
Yeah. It was eating and she was like she was there. She had like walked down and she like caught him eating. She like smacked it and like it ran off.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she does not play around.
Dude, Nana's the shit.
No, my grandmother is the shit. I love her so much. She's so cute and small.
Cutting down a...
trees with a butter knife.
tree with a butter knife.
And a handsaw. She's so crazy.
Yeah.
I've told the story before. She almost took out our neighbor's fence with
a tree.
With a tree and like the handsaw. Like she has a hammer, right?
Mm-hmm.
The handsaw, she handsaws and then puts a butter knife in there and dink 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 with the hammer. Saws, dink 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 with the hammer.
She's badass.
She just doesn't care, and then she's like, oh, okay, and like she moves away from it as it like starts to fall. Like, what are you doing, woman?
That's very funny.
She's crazy.
I wish you have pictures, but I wish I could have seen it.
Yeah, she's something else, that woman.
She's badass.
Finally, I ran out there and I was like, no more.
No more trees.
You're not allowed to climb down there. Like she's
she's
old. Like, yeah, she was like 80 when she was doing that. Like, what are you doing, woman?
Yeah.
Like you'll break a hip but she's
changing the earth.
She's so careful too, right? Like she's low to the ground, like holding on. She slowly works her way down the hill.
Yeah.
And holding on to trees. Like she's the most careful person I've ever met.
She should be one of those free climbers that Alex was talking about.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's crazy.
People who climb up Mount Everest with no things.
Yeah.
No
she
assisted
could do
things.
it. She could definitely do it.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I would pay for a ticket to see that.
So we're going apple picking in pumpkin picking in that little pumpkin patch.
Oh no, I don't want to go there.
No? Are you sure?
I would rather not go there. I would rather have a experience that you have to travel to.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But I understand why it's there.
Yeah.
And better than nothing, maybe.
True. There was a pumpkin patch that we passed by yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That we'll be like exploring that whole area.
Yeah, man. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice to see fall like shit.
Mm-hmm. It smelled like fall.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
Know.
Dude. Save one of your family stories or regular stories for that tiny interview thing.
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
tomorrow,
Right?
Dude, I got some... Ian Doki was a dude who used to work on SourceFed stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I met him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But now he has another company. He's always had this Life Noggin thing that gets like 1 million views on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's doing something else where he has a studio space. He's doing Life Noggin stuff, but they have a whole studio space. And in this space is a tiny vocal booth.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing this. We're filming these podcasts tomorrow, like little mini podcasts where people tell me stories in like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're filming a bunch in this vocal booth.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be 3. There's going to be me, a guest, and a cameraman in a vocal booth. And they tell me a little story.
Oh, great.
You know what I was thinking about? So you're going to be on it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have gum outside.
Gum?
Isn't that a good idea?
Outside gum.
Like a bowl of gum.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Isn't that smart?
Yeah. So that like whenever somebody comes in,
Yeah.
they grab a piece of gum.
Yeah. So
because you guys are in such close proximity.
So no one funks up the booth. You know? And no farts in the booth. Obviously. I think
I'm
that's
totally
obvious.
going to fart in the booth.
I would rather you not because there's people after you as well. Ella's coming in after you. And
Nice.
if Ella has to eat farts.
Maybe
that's on you.
I'll let her go in before me and then.
No, you can't. There's a whole schedule.
Well.
Don't
Okay.
F up the schedule
Okay, fine.
with your farts.
Fine.
I'd rather you not.
Okay.
Forgot that we had a live studio audience through this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's like live streaming, but to one person.
Do you think that Jose is like, what the fuck are they
I don't
doing?
think he's going to subscribe, if I'm being honest.
I don't think so.
But I'm happy that he's here.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm glad that there's not a fire in our wall.
Right. Same. I was very nervous about that. I legit turned off all of the switches. I was afraid to touch all of them because I was afraid of getting electrocuted.
I think
Saturday.
it was a very real possibility. They call it like arcing asylum. You ever play that Batman
currency,
game? Yeah.
I think.
And then what happens is like the electricity from the whole floor jumps, and then it makes you dead.
So I was very afraid. So I was like, I had like a...
You did a very foreign thing.
I know.
You were like, you had
my hand up in
a towel, and you're like punching the switches over. That's definitely like that would happen in the Thauci household.
Yeah, of course it would.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I was scared. And then I started touching the wall to see if it was heating up.
It's heating up.
And because if it was heating up, I would have grabbed everything that was important and like started like,
dude,
flipped off the like fire alarm, like get out, everyone out, get out.
No one would.
Because an electrical fire, like that shit's no joke.
Yeah, no, and it happens all the time.
Yeah,
in here.
Hell yeah. Not in here.
No. Well, not in this building.
Yeah,
but close to this building. Yeah. They had one at the end of the street. Mm-hmm. How funny would it be to have a smoke alarm, and the voice or the alarm is the guy from NBA Jam Tournament Edition. He's saying, it's heating up.
It's heating up.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be great. Maybe when we have our own building one day.
Maybe someday when we own our own apartment building.
Yeah.
I had something else, but I don't remember.
What did you want to look up on the
colorblind people painting. Paintings from colorblind artists. Here is where I would be looking it up.
Oh, we don't.
My computer's dead. There is none on the whole internet.
The internet is dead right now because we're having electrical work done.
Oh, F. Wait,
guys,
so there's
I'm
no...
so sorry.
I'm going to look it up on my phone.
Oh my God, look, you got a mini computer right in your hands.
Listen, you got to entertain this whole audience while I look things up on my phone.
I've been entertaining, you guys. I was actually very, very scared. I thought that we fucked up. We have to find somebody to be able to fix that lamp, though, and rewire it.
Yeah,
maybe Jose
but we
would
live in a place that's surrounded by lamp stores.
Yeah, nothing but lamp stores. Why is that? I mean,
there's so many lamp stores.
There's so many lamp stores. There's like 7 within a mile radius of us. I'm not even joking. If not more. There's probably more.
So you got to get on that Yelp.
And
you got to say, listen, lamp lady.
Lamp lady.
I need you to redo my antiques.
Lamp boamps.
Paintings.
I colorblind people.
Colorblind artists.
We were trying to find how much Bob Ross paintings, the originals, were going for. Apparently, Bob Ross, excuse me.
You're welcome.
Used to do 3 paintings per episode.
Damn.
So he had over 30,000 paintings that he did. And they all sell anywhere from $500 to $10,000.
I would drop $10,000 on
a Bob Ross painting.
On a Bob Ross painting,
but PBS owns all of them, and they are the ones that sell them. And it's like the only way you can really have it.
Here's a painting from a colorblind artist.
Contact. Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't that cool?
It's a buffalo. Yeah.
And we'll put it on the thing. So chill out. See it? Do you see it? Bless you.
But PBS are like the only people that can confirm or deny if they are real, authentic Bob Ross paintings.
Because he gave them to PBS for free.
Yeah. He made nothing on that.
Oh, dude, this one's dope.
And that's really cool.
I would put that on my home.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. It's like 2 people walking in a rainy moon set.
But like if you look up Bob Ross paintings on all of like the fineart.com or whatever the art to see like if they're actually authentic or like worth anything, like the art websites. Bob Ross is nowhere on there. And somebody I was reading on Reddit, somebody called him a hack.
What?
And that he used all the same things, like all the same things in all of his episodes. Like it was the same.
Why does that make him a hack?
I don't know. I thought that was mean. Whatever, you get up on stage.
Yeah, but
every
like
day.
no one, that's like one guy on the internet.
Yeah.
And like the general, imagine having the general consensus around Bob Ross is that everybody loves Bob Ross. No one's like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, except for this one guy.
Except for this one guy.
Yeah.
So imagine carrying that weight with you.
Yeah.
Not liking Bob Ross.
He's probably an asshole anyway.
Who, Bob Ross?
No, the guy that doesn't like Bob Ross.
Most likely. What a red flag that would be.
I love
Imagine
that we're
if you were on a
obsessed.
first date. I mean, yeah, man. I watched that shit when my grandmother was alive.
Yeah.
I watched it when I lived when I was a small boy in Connecticut.
Yeah, you
That's
watched
like
it
that
when
has
you were
good
sick.
memories.
Yeah.
Imagine hating that guy.
No.
Why would you hate that guy?
No. You can't. You can't. It's like impossible.
How do you hate Bob Ross?
I don't know.
Anyway, talking too much about Bob Ross.
All right, tell me what you got going on this week or this month, and what's up?
I don't have as
What's
many shows
up?
as I'd like to, if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
A couple a week. I've been doing this late night drop-in spot that I'm very thankful for at Bar Lubitsch around
Nice.
11:30 on Tuesdays. That's gonna smell, and it still has a little bit of sauerkraut from yesterday.
That's
and I
gross.
apologize.
That's so gross.
It is gross, and I'm apologizing for it right away.
Ugh,
I
that made me
smell,
wanna
and I just
throw
burped
up.
sauerkraut.
Great.
a
Mike
little
smells,
bit.
guys.
So I'll shower my mouth in a second.
Thanks.
So that, and then Thursday I have one on the east side, and then Friday I have one in Echo Park,
Nice.
and then I don't know. I'm just trying to get more.
Yeah.
And then Friends and Friends is Saturday, so that's going to be
That'll be
awesome at
fun.
least.
Yeah. That's always fun.
I just put up this vertical speed drawing.
Spree
Video.
drawings.
And put it on
Drawing.
Instagram. Oh, if you have Instagram, at Friends and Friends Show
Mhm.
is that one's that. And then after that we're gonna be in Nashville on the November 5th. And
Mike's
there's still
parents
some
are
tickets
coming
left for
next
that.
week.
Yeah.
So we'll be in Palm Springs for a couple of days. Mike's
Yeah.
birthday is on the 23rd, guys.
Hell yeah. Boy.
Bwam, bwam, bwam.
That's next week, right?
Yeah. Next
Yeah. Oh, because Saturday's the
next
20th, right?
Tuesday.
Oh, F.
Oh, F.
Crazy.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah.
There were a couple years I had no idea what my age was.
No. You still ask me all the time.
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter. Because it's just a feeling.
It's just a
I was
feeling.
just telling how you feel.
I'll be 36 this year.
Hell yeah, Blair. You did it.
I did
You
it.
stayed alive all through middle school.
Thanks.
You're
Just for you.
badass. Smoking like a chimney. Smoking like a chimney and listening to Bush.
Glycerine.
Glycerine found.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much for listening. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, players.